middle of the 19th century, the American West was transforming faster than anyone had imagined. Gold and silver discoveries were pulling thousands of people into California and Nevada mining camps. Appeared almost overnight. Dusty trails turned into busy roads, and scattered tents slowly became towns. But behind many of these boom towns was not just luck or hard work. There was money. One of the men who controlled that money was William Chapman Ralston. Ralston was born in 1826 in Ohio. Like many ambitious young men of his time, he was drawn west by opportunity. California had exploded in growth after the California Gold Rush, and San Francisco was quickly becoming the financial center of the Pacific Coast. Ralston had a sharp mind for finance and a remarkable ability to recognize opportunity. In 1864, he helped establish one of the most powerful financial institutions in the West, the Bank of California. At the time, mining required enormous investment. Mines needed equipment, labor, transportation, and processing mills. Prospectors might discover silver or gold in the mountains, but turning that discovery into a functioning operation required capital. That's where Ralston came in. Through the Bank of California, he began funding mines across California and Nevada. One of the most important of these investments was tied to the legendary Comstock Lode. Discovered in 1859 near Virginia City, the Comstock Lode was one of the richest silver deposits ever found in North America. The mines there produced vast fortunes, but they also demanded enormous financial backing. Ralston and his bank became deeply involved in financing these operations. Money flowed from San Francisco into the mountains of Nevada. Mines expanded, mills were built, roads were improved, and towns grew rapidly around the silver boom. Virginia City became one of the wealthiest mining towns in the West. Hotels, theaters, newspapers, and grand homes appeared. Rolling rugged hills had stood before. In many ways, Ralston's bank acted as the financial engine behind the boom. But Ralston was not just a banker. He was also a visionary developer who believed San Francisco could become one of the great cities of the world. Using his influence and wealth, he financed large construction projects across the city. Perhaps his most famous project was the magnificent Palace Hotel, which opened in 1875. At the time, it was one of the most luxurious hotels in the world. It had hundreds of rooms, grand dining halls, elevators, and modern amenities that amazed visitors. Travelers arriving in San Francisco saw it as a symbol of the city's growing wealth and importance. Ralston's ambitions helped transform San Francisco from a rough gold rush port into a powerful financial center. But rapid expansion and speculation also carried risks. Mining fortunes could rise and fall quickly. Markets shifted. Investments that once seemed secure could suddenly become unstable. By the mid-1870s, financial pressures were beginning to build. Some of the mining ventures tied to the Bank of California were struggling. Confidence in the bank started to weaken. Then, in August of 1875, the situation reached a crisis. Depositors rushed to withdraw their money in what became a devastating bank run. Panic spread through the city as people feared the collapse of one of the West's largest financial institutions. Ralston worked desperately to stabilize the situation, but the pressure was enormous. On August 2075, William Chapman Ralston went for his usual morning swim in the waters of San Francisco Bay. He never returned. His body was later found in the bay, and although the exact cause has been debated, many historians believe the immense financial and personal strain had overwhelmed him. The fall of the Bank of California shook the economy of the West yet. Despite the dramatic end to his life, Ralston's influence had already left a permanent mark on the region. mines he financed helped create fortunes. The towns that grew around those mines became part of Western history. And the city he helped build, San Francisco, continued to grow into one of the most important ports and financial centers in America. Today, when historians look back at the explosive development of the American West during the 19th century, they often focus on miners, railroads, and pioneers. But behind many of those stories were men who supplied the capital that made expansion possible. Chapman Ralston was one of those men.